yourself too protected of your spouse or your wife or husband? Do you find yourself having that too much of self-importance that it becomes a problem in your relationship? You might be suffering from narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissistic personality disorder can affect marital dynamics, creating a toxic cycle of manipulation and emotional distress. Partners often feel invalidated and unheard as the narcissist seeks constant admiration from their partner. What is narcissistic personality disorder? This is a disorder in which a person has an inflated sense of self-importance, and they feel like it's commonly found in men. Women also tend to have these disorders sometimes, but it's mostly found in men. So there is a combination of we have environmental and genetic factors. The men that feel this disorder, most of the time they don't even know. If you find yourself that you are constantly maybe accusing your wife of things that most of the time you see that if the woman dress to go out maybe to a meeting or to an occasion, such men, they feel like they are so inferior, or they feel like inferiority complex, or they feel like their wife is going out there, they're going to have another man. Most of the time they don't even know that this is a disorder that is affecting their marriage. And they might be they feel like if each time they want things to go their own way, they cannot even listen to their spouse, and this affects their relationship. This can lead to a significant imbalance that can lead to challenges, including decreased love for each other, and it can lead to stress on the other party. So there are a lot of things that the man will there are some symptoms. You can have excessive need for admiration, disregard for others' feelings, and sometimes you have when you have criticism, maybe positive or negative, you always take it as if it is a negative criticism. This disorder, people that have such a disorder, there is lack of intimacy in their relationship with each other. So this is something that can be diagnosed. If you are maybe suffering from something like this, it can be diagnosed for sure. And you might need some psychotherapy in order for you to get better, or talk therapy. You can do that in order for you to be able to come to that place where you will be able to understand your spouse and talk more often. And there are certain ways, especially the spouses that you already find yourself in such a relationship. Open communication is better. Openly communicate your needs with that spouse that is a narcissist. Talk about it and make sure you use the I statements. Make sure if there is something they did that you didn't like, you tell them, honey, or whatever name you call your spouse. Tell them, this thing you just did to me, I did not appreciate it. And the way you are overly protective of me, I do not appreciate it. So if we definitely understand the impact and how crucial this matter is. So when dealing with a narcissistic spouse, effective communication is key. First, set clear boundaries. Be assertive and express your needs without being confrontational. Understand their own perspective. Know that they are suffering from something. that they do not even know about. If they accuse you wrongly of things you are not doing, openly communicate with them how you feel of the things that they are accusing you of. Because it's just human sometimes for maybe a wife to look at the husband at times and admire this man, and like, you are going out there. They might be in the house throughout, and this man keeps going to meetings, from meeting to meeting, appointment to appointment, or it might be a woman from one appointment to the other, and this man is feeling like they are being left behind. So openly communicate with them and let them know the nature of your job or the nature of your calling in life, so that you guys can come to a better place of understanding as a couple. Do not confront them, but just openly talk it out, and he or she will listen to you. Use those I statements, just as we've mentioned, and keep the focus on your own feelings. Like saying, I feel unheard when you mention this, mention whatever problem it is that person is accusing you of. Use those I statements, and I bet you will know how to navigate with such a person, because such people, there's no way you can change them, but there is a way to live with them and still succeed. Thank you.